Hello guys, welcome back to Gemini Gamers, episode 11 of our Galileo career conquest. So, we're still in the same situation that we were before, but I think I have created a solution, at least something better than, just being here forever. So, as you can probably remember if you watched the last episode, we were in a different orientation. This broken stage over here was on this side, so I was able to flip it a little bit after burning fuel a little bit, so I flipped successfully, and I think that I may be able, with this better orientation, I might be able to take off. Maybe. I've tried it and it's possible. However, I still don't know if we can reach orbit. I think we can once we stage completely. I think Kerbal Engineer is making a couple errors, but I think we can do it. I'm going to try a couple times, see if it's possible. I don't know if you're going to see many of those tries, because that's going to make the video a lot longer than it needs to be. However, you just want to see me fail, then maybe you want to see that. But let's go ahead and see if we can do this thing here. Alright, so I'm probably going to skip to the one that we have any success, if we don't have any success in this one. I'll skip to the other one, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to use the gimbaling to try to force our nose up and then stage. Once that, stage that, and then we'll be good. So let's go ahead and try it. First try here. Come on. No, it wasn't successful. It was not successful. Oh dear Lord. Okay, that one didn't work. Alright, attempt number 9. I've been here for 9 tries. I watched this man die 9 times already. So, well, with this one, which will probably be a failure too, the way things are going. Alright, full power. Full power. Yeah, we did it! Alright, attempt number 9, bros. Attempt number 9. Alright, perfect. Alright, hopefully we don't hit that thing over there. Alright, everything's moving a little bit weird for me here, but I think that's because we're flying on the North Pole. So anyway, we need to gain height as quick as possible to increase our efficiency as quick as possible too. So let's see if this is doable. Alright, here, things are still exploding. Yep, you see them over there? There's a lot of parts that flew off when I engaged the stages still. A lot of the stages, the booster still had fuel in them, which caused a bit of issues as we went. But, weight especially was an issue. But now that we're here, I hope we can do this successfully. We can see that giant peak over there with all that, points at Nero, but it's, since the planet's turning, everything's turning. Around me, this is not, oh god, okay. I did not expect aerodynamic issues here, since the atmosphere is so thin. But I guess we're gonna have them. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna happen, now that I've messed that one up. The problem here now is that we wasted a lot of fuel there, and I don't know. I don't think we got it what it takes anymore. Shoot, man. Ah, damn it. I thought we had it there. But at least I'm getting better at the attempts. So, if we fail at this, too bad. And we got a contract at least. So, hopefully we can at least go into space so we can get a better position for us to actually rescue this guy. Because landing here in the poles would not have been a very good attempt again. So landing down here somewhere, maybe where the other probe was, maybe, or somewhere down here. This area looks interesting too. One of those spots would be very nice too. I don't know, but something like that, landing there would be a lot easier than landing at the poles. I'll tell you that much. So I think now we can fly a little bit more horizontal, giving us more speed horizontal to we can achieve our orbit. Or maybe, possible, maybe not, I don't know, possibly. We need our apoapsis to go above 65 kilometers. Right now it's a 45, and we have less than 1,000 meters per second of delta V. Which means that we may be having to go in for another landing. How do you feel about that, Jade? Huh? Do you like that? Going to land somewhere else? Yeah, maybe you didn't want to land, be stuck in that position over there forever for the rest of your life. I don't blame you. Don't blame me at all, my friend. However, we do need to get you up into your apoapsis to attempt in orbit. I don't know if this is a good idea. I think it's possible. We're pretty damn close at this point. You know what I mean? I think it's doable. I think it's just because I flipped around that I messed up. I don't want him to land again, because if he lands, we're going to have to make a bigger, more complicated ship to get him out, because we have to do a targeted landing. Requires more fuel and more accuracy, which I do not have at this moment. So hopefully... Oh no, it's not going to be enough, is it? I don't think it's going to be enough. Damn. So I guess attempt number 9 was a failure too if this doesn't happen. I don't think it's going to happen here. We're still flying pretty high, but I don't know. 500 meters per second left. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Dang it. Attempt number 9 was a failure too. I don't want him to go in for a secondary landing. If he goes in for a secondary landing, that causes a couple more troubles that we may not be able to solve. Wait, maybe... Oh, it's going to be close. I don't know. I have no clue if this is going to happen. It's going to be definitely close. Maybe. It's possible. Okay, we have 100 meters per second left. We got to make sure we can get into orbit. We're in orbit. Thank God. Oh my God. I thought he was going to die again. Okay. So we have 58 meters per second of delta V left. Meaning he is pretty much still stuck here. But now he is in orbit. So that makes everything a bit simpler. Not as simple as I would want it to be, because I would prefer an equatorial orbit. But a polar orbit would work. So now he's stuck in space instead of stuck in a planet. So maybe that's better than the other one. But, I mean, whatever. Maybe we can come down for a landing somewhere, and we want to land somewhere in the pole, in the equator. So that could also work. But for now, he's going to be stuck here. Okay, we had that science. Alright, we're going to be stuck here. Well, he's going to be stuck here for a while. I currently have no solutions to his problem at all. I don't have a ship to come get him either. And even if we had any sort of solution, it's not going to be possible to solve the problem until the next transfer window here from Niven to Gale. And the next transfer is going to be in 5 years. So, in 2 years actually. 2 years and a couple days. So, that's not good, my friends. That's really not good. And that causes some issues. Oh no, it's the other way around. Okay, so we are back. So the return is going to be a lot more gas than we have. So we only got 56 and we need 2k at least. So let's see here. Let's flip that around. Gale to Niven. Plot it. Alright, so the next departure date is pretty much the same time. We leave now. We require a lot more fuel that we don't have. So, okay, so I need a solution to this problem. I will solve it, and then I will see you when I got the solution built and ready to go. So, see you in probably an hour or two. Okay, guys, so I found a kind of a solution, but not really a solution, but, similar to a solution that might help solve the issue. So, I got the biggest antenna that we've unlocked so far, right? The biggest antenna that we've unlocked so far that isn't cheating, because there's a gigantic, like the mother of antennas, like you don't even know, like it's bigger than the launch pad, like I swear to you, like if I were to use that, I will feel pretty like I cheated pretty much if I were to use that. So this is decent. I mean, it works. It's 100 Gs. It's the biggest one we got, and it barely gets enough communications with Niven. So yeah, I'm gonna send back all the data that we got in order for me to unlock bigger tanks for me to be able to launch a rescue ship that's better. How do you say better? orientated for the needs that we need. We don't need it to land anymore, so we just need to go get them. So with a bit more science and maybe a bit more money at this point, we can do that. So let's go ahead and switch over to good old Jade and his little thingy that, you know, it's floating around in space at this point. So let's go over here and good old Jade, man. Like, damn, he has been having some issues. Go ahead and send back all the data, absolutely all the data that we got. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're getting some science, some money from all this stuff, which is perfect. Really good, really good. All right, so 126, and it looks like it might go up a bit more. 152. We barely got 3%, you know, connection with the planet. So, you know, that was the best we're gonna get anytime soon. Let's see if we can get anything else. A crew report, maybe. Yeah, go ahead and transfer that. An EVA. EVA report. Yeah, keep that. Okay, board. You know, if things had gone worse, I probably could have gotten out and pushed. If that was the thing that would have saved us. So transmit that. Anything else that we should check? Can we check this? Does this even do anything? It only does that once. Lock pressure. No need anymore. Or no need. Alright, I think we got everything that we were gonna get. Alright, Jade. So your job now is to just survive at this point. There's nothing else we can do for the next 2 years. So good luck, my amigo. We're gonna come and get you, but I don't know if you were gonna be happy with the date that we're actually gonna come and get you. So let me go ahead and go back to the space. Anyway, so I guess it's flooded now. Let's go ahead and recover that. We don't need that anymore. So what I'm going to do now is research and development, and I'm going to unlock some parts that we desperately need right now. So advanced rocketry, I think we could use it, maybe. I'm not too sure. Do we get anything? Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually, that might. Yeah, maybe. But it's gonna be. We still don't have the. Oh yeah, we do have it actually. Okay, so yeah, it can be done. We're gonna send another Kerbal, get him stuck. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, we're not. But I mean, with this, as far as I can see, we get the tanks and better twin engines and. Yeah, for the that one. So I think that's a better idea to buy this. I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this, which is the reason we're here. Buy all the parts. Absolutely all of them. Get out, and then we'll go to the vehicle assembly building, and I will design a ship to go get the poor man and get him home. Alright? We'll get him home. Alright guys, so I decided in between, you know, since we're waiting a little while to get our, you know, our Kerbal back, I decided to wait and launch a better communication satellite to help increase our range. So yeah, I'll launch this and then I'll get into the position for the right mission, for the right time for us to launch an event with the rescue mission, and then I'll get back to you. I may even launch it before that, get into orbit and all that stuff, so you can... You know, you see that. Alright, so yeah, I'll see you then. Alright guys, so yeah, again I skipped getting into orbit. Basically this thing has now turned into an SSTO. I learned how to fly it a bit better after launching it twice. So, you know, we barely got up here. I think we got a couple, yeah, like barely anything. So there's really no point for us to have this thing anymore. So we ended up with a bit more gas than we had last time, I think. So let's go ahead and detach those stages. I decided to skip it because we're still getting a little bit of, you know, I don't want you to watch a slow and boring launch that you don't need to watch. So if you want me to show those launches, I can. Just tell me. Let's go ahead and plan this thing. So everything has aligned a little bit better for this rescue, especially with the communication issue. Remember those probes that we launched back the first time that we went to Niven? So now they're in a lot of better position. They're positioned very, very well to help us out, get better communication. So I think they can communicate with a little bit better with everything else. Yeah, so they're communicating with everything else in the system, in the Gale system, helping us do what we need to do. So we're going to an event, so let's go ahead and get that thing planned. I used the what do you call it, the window planner to find the exact time that we should do this at. So I did, and we now just need to get into the right position. Ah, stupid moon. Again with your... It's always messing my trajectories up, man, I swear to you. Alright, so that's pretty much almost all we need there. So let's get a bit closer. Yeah. Yeah, that would work. That would work. We could make it a little bit better if we could do this. Let's see where we're missing here. Oh, it's a little bit far. No big deal though. I think if we actually slow down a bit more, maybe even pull it a little bit this way. I want to save as much fuel as we can. I don't want to waste more fuel than we need. Last time I think that was a big problem. We ended up using the landing stage as a transferring stage, which kind of, you know, ruins the point of having a transfer stage. I think we can make a correction later on if I like this, maybe like this, something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyway, that's the burn that we're gonna make right now. Let's get into the burning position. It's gonna take at least 25 seconds. I don't think that's correct. I forgot that this ship didn't have a Kerbal Engineer, so we can't really see the delta V values right now, causing some problems. I reduced a massive amount of weight, so all the ladders, all the landing gear, everything's gone. So we ended up having a bit more delta V than we had last time, helping us do what we need to do. So there's going to be a lot of junk in orbit from now on, especially because of that. But at least they're big pieces, so at least you can see them coming, I think. But they're in orbit now forever, probably for the rest of eternity, so that's going to be an issue. So yeah, I basically just upgraded the ship a little bit. Took all the weight that we don't need for a landing anymore. So yeah. It's 6 minutes. You know, it's not the best, but we'll figure it out. And I should probably also... Why is this so low? This antenna. I don't get it. I mean, it's there, right? They have a big antenna. That's a weird thing. Big antenna means we should get a lot of data, right? Alright? Oh, it's because we're getting it from this probe. Oh, we're getting... Oh. Well, for some reason, we're getting data from a probe that is massively out of the system. I do not know why that's happening, but that's the way it is. Not too confident on the antenna, which, you know, but it should be enough, I think, to get us to where we need to go. We're getting 34% from a relay anyway, so and that should probably increase once we, yeah, 35%, a percentage point, not much, but it should help. So yeah, same thing. I'm probably gonna skip through much of it, but the only reason I'm here is because I need to talk about a couple things here. First thing is, I want to apologize for not having videos turning out as much as we should have. I've been, you know, 3 days. 3 days is a little bit of time. Not much, but I mean, there's not many people watching the videos anyway. But, you know, if there is someone out there that's watching the video, sorry about that. There is. Some people have been watching. The top 5 mods video has really been successful recently. But anyway, that's beyond the point. But anyway, well, the missing time, I haven't been able to record or anything, but I've been giving some thought to the things that I should want to do. So first things first, I've been looking around YouTube. I wanted to like catch up with the news of the Kerbal, the actual game development, but I couldn't find any videos that you know help. You know, explain anything with the news that are up to date with it. So that was strange to me. There used to be a couple good ones in the past, but I don't know why there's none anymore. Maybe just, you know, not you know, Kerbal has lost a bit of its a bit of his fan base recently. I'm not too sure why, but I think it's because of the new developers that have changed a couple things. I don't know how that will change, especially since there's not a video up yet about that or anything like that. Maybe there is, but anything recent I haven't seen, so that causes some issues. So yeah, I think what I'm planning on doing right now is basically just making a news video series. Maybe every Tuesday I think they update their the developers update their things. So maybe Tuesday I can release a video on how the news are coming or how development is coming. So if you want to see that, definitely tell me on the comments. I'm definitely gonna do it, I think, if no one else does it. So I'll do that. Probably starting off this Tuesday, I think. Once they release their things, or Wednesday maybe. I don't know. Whenever they get the thing out and I can do research on it. I don't want to give you bad information. That's definitely not what I want to do. But whatever happens. I don't know. I don't know what may the result be. I may just do one episode and just let it go. If no one watches it, people may watch it in the end. I don't know. I definitely want to get done with this series though. It's fun, but I want to get over to all the planets soon. I want to do more more complicated missions for me to do. The bigger planets, the gas giants, those are the more interesting ones out in the solar system. I would definitely want to look at one or two of the planets that are deeper into the system. I think it's just two, just two of the planets. I definitely want to go there soon. Do not know when that will be, but I want to do that. And hopefully that happens soon. So I don't need the thing anymore. We're just gonna burn straight anyway. So basically at this point, so expect that the news channel, not a news channel, just a game news video soon. Can't promise anything. Maybe it won't be this week. Maybe it won't be next week, but soon. I'll definitely be doing that, and this series will continue for as long as I need to unlock everything. The goal is still to finish off everything by unlocking absolutely everything. That means getting the science and the funds. So we'll do that, and the next mission I think will be to try to accomplish this contract. So Talumo has a moon, a very small moon, and we're going to it next episode, I think, with a probe or a manned mission. I'm not too sure about a manned mission, but we'll see what happens because of recent developments that we cannot return a Kerbal with our current rocket from any planet. If we couldn't get Niven, how are we gonna get to Lumo? This is much bigger gravity well, much harder to get out, and it's a bit further away. So that's gonna make everything a little more difficult than it needs to be. So I don't know if I want to launch a Kerbal in that mission yet. So yeah. So we're getting something very good right here. So I'll continue talking about the next mission and my future plans once we finish this transfer. So I'll talk to you then. Alright guys, so we're here now. That was actually a very nice transfer. I think we did better than I thought we would. We have a lot of fuel, a lot of electricity, everything we would need. I think I'm going to try to get some extra science. I'm not too sure now. I think I got everything at this point. Maybe this one. Log radioplasma. Maybe. Probably not, honestly. Oh, no. Oh, well, we got that. Okay, well, we got something out of it. The rescue mission. So it wasn't completely a waste of time regarding, science and money. So we got a bit out of it. So we can probably get a couple nodes that require a bit of science now. Maybe the one, the 515, there might be one out there. If not, then we might be able to get more nodes when we get more science later on in the future. Though they may or may not work. So that may be an issue at that point, but that's gonna be at that time once that time comes. But for now, that time hasn't spinning. The way right now is trying to get into orbit here, which we have done. So let's go ahead and we gotta reorientate to change the direction of our orbit at this point. So let's go ahead and it's gonna be this one, and keep it in a good position. So we're gonna have to. It's gonna take a bit more fuel, but not as much as I think it will. So 200. Basically, so 500 meters per second, not the best, but that also gets us down to where we need to be, so not the worst either. So okay, I think once we get down there, I'll make a decision on whether we fly good old Jade towards our ship or we just slow down and do that way, because if we end up in this higher orbit, it'll be a lot easier to get out and do our maneuvers to return home. Burn a little more. Oh god, okay. Let's concentrate on this. So we're still okay, not bad. If we burn a little more, what happens to it? It gets closer. It got so close that it lagged apparently. So I don't want to go into the atmosphere, but the relative speed is going to be really high. It's going to be 560 meters per second. So I may slow down enough for the Kerbal to jump out and come to us. Okay, so I think that's kind of what I'm going to do. So I think that's probably the best option right now. So I'm going to tell it to warp here. Not too much. Oh, got a little bit nervous that I was going to fly off and kill him. But nah, we'll be okay. Anyway, so he's coming around. The rescue ship is coming around. It's taking a little bit of a time there. I didn't want it to take that much time. Alright, so I see the Kerbal over there. What can we do? Do you think? I think it would be a good idea to do that, but I'm not too sure at this point, because we are going to be... I mean, I didn't check how much speed we had at the top. I think it's probably the better choice, actually, if we can use the Kerbal to help us out here. With the orbital thing, so I'm gonna switch to him. See, so we need to target this guy. So let's target and relative speed. Target. Okay. So where is he? Where is it? Dang it. Okay, so over there. I see it. It's 60 kilometers away. I'm going to use the last little boost that this thing has to get us into a better, and to reduce a bit the target speed and get us into a better position where we can, you know, rendezvous. We can dock, so it's going to be a rendezvous, and then Jade is going to jump out and go all the Martian on it, and then, you know, with the little hole and glove and stuff, and jump to the other thing. So let's go ahead and use up the rest of the fuel here. And did that help us out any? No, it did not. But it did get it into a decent, better position. So, Jade, here we go. You're going to EVA, buddy. Say goodbye to your home. That's been your home for like the last 3 years at this point. So, target that. And I guess you're going to fly off in this direction, right? Hopefully. Yeah. This is an epic rescue mission right here, man. We're doing everything not by the book, actually. So, like that, I guess. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna keep at least 2 units of EVA propellant. We don't want to waste all of it, but we'll keep 2 just so we can get to the position that we want. I wonder where the thing is at right now. I think I'm speeding up right now, so not that big of an issue. I will check where the thing is coming right now. Okay, so it's actually coming in really fast. Okay, there you go. Alright, so we're gonna just reduce the speed completely here, and to 0 pretty much, or as close as we can get it, and then we'll use the rest of it. It can't possibly fly off that much either way. So it was like 11 kilometers last to check, so it should probably be ahead of us at this point, but we're slowly getting better at this. Like the target speed is going down. You know, so I don't want. The reason I'm doing it is because the ship right now is at a high orbit, right? Since we're at a high orbit, we require less fuel to get out of the system. So that's good. In any way, shape, or form, that's a good thing, right? So either way, that will help us out a lot. So we're 11 kilometers. Yeah, we're far away now. So I think I'll get it down to 200 kilometers, and then I'll use the ship to get me the rest of the way. So yeah. So anyway, the reason I did it, it's probably not going to make much of a difference, but just in case we do end up running out of gas, we'll know where our fuel conditions are once Jade gets on it, on the ship over there. So once he gets on there, he will do the calculations, and he'll give us a flight engineer, basically, and then we can do what needs to be done when that time comes. So we can know how much Delta V we have, we can make the calculations to go home. Okay, apparently something happened there. I'm going to switch over to rescue ship. And then I'm going to reduce the speed completely. Since Jade now isn't. And hopefully, is that Jade? Yeah, Jade, Galean. Alright, buddy. We're coming. Don't worry. You're flying really fast for a Kerbal, you know. Actually, not really, but you know, for a Kerbal that's EVA coming towards me that wants a rescue, you know, you're being real feisty. But no biggie. Once we reduce this, we can get closer to you. And we end up, I think we're going to have around 3K, I think, of Delta V. I think that may or may not be enough. I hope it's enough. If not, then oh well. If it is, then good. If not, then we're going to have to send another rescue ship to get your sorry butt out of here. But I think we can do something, make something work here soon. So we'll meet up at some point. Again, I think. I don't know. I'm not trusting this thing. You're pretty much here, so 16 kilometers. 8 kilometers. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, perfect. All right, Jade. So now your job is just to wait. Hope you packed enough oxygen so that you can wait 2 minutes, and then we'll get you on board, and then we'll prepare for the return mission home. Hopefully you have enough gas to do what we need to do here. The planet is now, you're slowly getting away from the planet now, so if you were bored of watching this barren wasteland there, congratulations. You are now in a much better position. So you're flying a bit too fast for me, actually, so I'm going to use the boosters here to slow myself down. A bit, just a bit, not much. If it comes down to 50 meters per second, we'll get out and push. But other than that, then no big deal. Alright, so Jade, now it's your turn to just literally fly towards this thing. And get in the ship. And then we can do what needs to be done. And, you know, basically time warp for the next transfer window, sadly. But that's just the way things are going to be. At this point, for you, my good Kerbal friend. So I think I'm gonna split the episode. I think I said that already. But yeah, I think I'm gonna split the episode. So once you get in the ship, I'm gonna have to end the episode, I think. And then the rest of the return mission will be probably filmed in real time, and then that'll be another episode. Sorry for including a lot more boring content. If you don't like it, then I apologize. If you really don't like it, just leave a comment and I'll stop. You know, I'll continue doing these planetary missions as they need to be done. Either way, I just want to have more episodes to be able to release quicker and have some content every day. So, you know, I wasn't doing a very good job at releasing things every day, but I want to have a better, you know, rate of stuff. So hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can slow it down here. Okay, it wasn't successful in slowing myself down, but I think I eventually did. Okay, good. So last, you know, that's a big planet over there. It's a big, gigantic, beautiful planet that isn't blue. So, you know, very beautiful. Good old Kerbal. Okay, anyway. Boop, boop. Okay. Anyway, let's get on the ship now. Enough of that. I still have control. Yeah, I still have control. Okay, let's see. And F grab and port. So now he has a bunch. Let's assume he has a bunch of new supplies, a bunch of, food and water. So he's gonna live now, not gonna die. So let's go ahead and see when this next transfer window is. From Niven to Gale, plot it. It is in currently. Okay, so how much stuff do we got? 4K. Okay, so we leave now. If we leave, basically, if we leave in 45 days, we will be able to get there. I guess, I assume, right? Either way, we're not going to get much better anyway. But that does give me a bit more leniency. But anyway, I'll prepare everything in for the next episode, which is going to record in like 5 minutes. So I'll prepare everything for that transfer. And sadly, we'll have to leave this one off here. So, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Click the little bell for notifications so you can watch the next episode, which is going to be coming up pretty soon. I can tell you that, at least I think. So, yeah. I'll see y'all in the next video, and hopefully we can get this guy home. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe.